probably an epilogue, right? And now, a lot of time has passed. They give us an end screen. What's going on here? The muted chirping of insects gently drift along a breeze that enters the mansion. Like, if there's more to this, I'm all up for it, but I need a drink first. I don't mean a beer or something. I mean, my throat is like raw. It's cool enough to sleep through the night again. It's nearly autumn after all. I stare out the window at the unchanging scenery without really seeing it. Clouds in the distance rumble with thunder. As if on cue, a chill wind brushes up against the window pane. Rain again, huh? I comment because otherwise it feels like I'm in a dream. It's as if a stranger is speaking. I stare at the leaden sky. Even though I'm resting on a chair, I feel like I'm somewhere far away. When I shift, I see out of the corner of my eye the stack of books piled on the desk. Some were pretty difficult to get my hands on. But I don't feel like reading them anymore. I could read all of them and none of them will give me any kind of clue. That's all I've learned after all this time wasted. The longer I try, the further away it gets. That thing sleeping in the wooden box. She has a name and her name's Mary. I head downstairs to make myself some coffee. I really liked Mary, okay? There's a sudden knock at the door. That hollow sound doesn't bring back good memories. It used to signal the arrival of a new mark bearers to the mansion, or some shit-covered homeless guy. But that's in the past now. I swing the door open. Standing in front of me is... Cute girl. Cute girl. Oh. I mean, sure, but she's like in middle school or something. Hiya! Moai Watanabe. Is now a good time, mister? Oh, if it isn't, just tell me and I'll leave you alone. Yeah, it's fine. Moai flashes a carefree smile and steps inside with a pep in her step. Just her presence makes this place feel less gloomy. With a start, I realize that Moai isn't my only visitor. It's been a while. I'm sorry for coming without contacting you. Tsukasa, this is rare. Why are you here? It had been a while since we'd met up, so we talked about what happened. And obviously the topic came to you. So I told him that I visit you a lot and he should come with me. No big deal, right? I was just getting bored. Of course, I don't mind. Yeah, I figured as much. You seem like the type with time on your hands. That's a backhanded compliment if I ever heard one. I haven't seen them both together since the mark. Moai's come by sometimes for interviews and the like for an occult magazine. But this is the first time I've seen Tsukasa Yoshida since then. I wasn't really concerned over him, but I'll admit I'm relieved he's alright. I'm glad to see you're well. Have you gotten the chance to relax? I have, but aren't you busy with entrance exams? Do you have the time to waste to doing this? Breaks are important. As an adult, you should understand that. Yeah, you're right. I glance over to see Moai staring at me. What is it? It's just, I'm working hard at my job too. You don't have anything to say? Oh yeah, wait a minute, she's a writer now. She's out of high school, right? Right? Is she? She's still wearing that uniform though. Maybe they just couldn't be bothered to update the art. Okay. Trust me, I know you are. You've barreled your way in here several times already. That doesn't sound very encouraging. But no way am I a match for Tsukasa. He works crazy hard. He was first in the recent mock tests. That's only natural. After all, I have a goal. You do? I've never heard him mention it. Or maybe I should say I've never expected him to say he has a goal. You have something you're trying to accomplish? My parents were lawyers, so I was thinking of entering the judicial profession, but... Was thinking, huh? Has he changed his mind then? Wow, that's a cool dream. Jurassic, so you like that? Oh my. Tsukasa's glare is full of contempt. Should have seen mine just now. Not Jurassic, judicial! Wait a minute. Juridical? Juridical? Isn't it judicial? Is this kid dumb too? Am I dumb? Hold on. The adjective juridical means relating to the administration of the law. The adjective judicial means relating to courts of law or judges. So he wants to be an administrator? Whatever. Are you really in high school, Moe? I've never been at a loss for words before. To be honest, I'm not so sure now. If possible, I'd like to ask you for your opinion, mister. Is that all right? I don't mind, but I'm kind of surprised. Who'd think Tsukasa would ask me for advice? That incident I was wrapped up in started it. Now I know there are so many incomprehensible things in the world, I'm considering going into science in order to elucidate them. But my parents, I feel that it would be difficult to tell them. Ah, I see. That's what's going on. It's a serious predicament. You don't seem like someone who has much in the way of work experience, but what do you think I should do? I mean, you're so young, right? By the time you're actually able to get a job or at least go to college or university or something, you'll probably want to be something totally different. Think it over first. It's difficult to say. Everything that's happened could have just shaken him up. It might be good to talk it out with his family and think on it before deciding. So that's what I tell him. I see. It's true, I have time. Thank you very much. I feel a bit better now. I have no idea if my advice was really helpful or not, but Tsukasa bows politely to me. Great, you good now? Your future is bright, unlike this old guy here, so don't worry so much. What the hell? Everyone's just laying into me. That's not true. I'm sure he also has a bright... They both look at me. Nope, can't picture it. But that's what makes him approachable, so he's good to vent to at least. But there definitely are things only he can do. Honestly, I can't think of any myself. I can make a good pot of coffee, but that's not really what they're talking about. It feels like they're talking right to me. I mean, there's that doll. Tsukasa falls silent. It seems my expression gave me away. Have you not made much progress? Nothing I can share at the moment. I've researched everything I can. Mary's true identity is as elusive as smoke. Hold on. I don't think that's the correct word. If her identity is elusive, ILL, that means that it's like illusionary, like... I think elusive, like with the E should be used. ELUSIVE. That's just my opinion, Axis. I still haven't managed to find any clues. So I'm taking a bit of a break right now. I'm glossing over it, but to be honest, any sort of tension has vanished. My rest hasn't relaxed me. It's more like I'm a balloon that's lost all its air. If I was risking my life and facing death every day, it might be different, but right now my determination to move forward that I had back then is gone. That's so. I'm sorry, I had no idea. Then it might be best for you to rest and relax a bit. How about a trip to improve your mood? You might get a good idea. I'm about to reply to that when there's another knock at the door. Who could that be? Yes? Who is it? Moe calls out playfully like she lives here and skips over to the door. God damn it. I'm coming in. The brusque voice belongs to the ex-detective? Yeah. The ex-detective, Satoru Mashita. Hey, what's all this? When did you start a daycare? Huh? Mr. Mashita? Why are you here? Did you come to see us? Moe is clearly excited, but Tsukasa is collected as he bows politely. I'm in your debt for your help back then. Still, I'm surprised. I didn't think we'd be able to meet here. Mashita gives an annoyed shake of his head. I'm the one asking why you're here. Damn, we're going in circles now. Don't lie. I know you're happy to see us. You're always hiding your feelings. Oh, but what a huge coincidence. We've got everyone from the Hanahiko case back together again. This is totally destiny. I feel conflicted seeing her innocent smile. If everyone's happy after such a horrific event, then maybe it'll fade quickly to memory. Huh. Everyone, huh? In that case, one person. No one is missing. No, one being is missing, he says. As he mutters, he glances over at a spot in the room. It would be best to change the subject. So, why are you here? I have something to ask you first. He answers me with a question like usual. Tenma, you told that fortune teller about my office, didn't you? Does he mean Tawako Yasuoka? Yeah, it might have come up while I was talking to her about Mary. Why'd you have to go and do that? Now I'm drowning under investigation requests. Wait. Did they screw up the text color again? What happened to the budget of this game? Wait, does that mean... Are you a private eye, Mr. Mashita? Moe butts in, her eyes shining. She's not timid, I'll grant you that. Wow, I guess you'd be pretty good at that. Oh, if you get an interesting job, bring me along with you. Even Mashita can only blink at her innocence. And this is exactly why it's annoying. Still, when I think about it, Mashita's complaints don't make much sense. How could he be disadvantaged by me sharing his info with Yasuoka, who's incredibly famous? He himself said he was drowning under requests. I only told her about your office. What's wrong with that? Getting job requests is good, isn't it? What detective hates too many requests? Plus, he only just started. Even if he's insanely talented, there's no way he's already overwhelmed. It depends on what the request is about. The one I just got is the worst. Did he just hesitate? Mashita? It's your fault this happened. So, Tenma. Yes? I'm gonna have you help me. Help you? Wait a minute. What are you talking about here? Can't you guess based on the context? I believe he's telling you he wants your help with the detective job. Wow. I can't really picture him working as a private eye, though. Now, if he were to investigate a supernatural phenomenon, that would be Wait, don't tell me. This worst request ever that you got. We all hold our breath as we stare at Mashita. Exactly. A spirit might be involved. It's a good opportunity. This is what I heard from that old fortune teller. Okay, I need to drink something. Chapter 6, Little Red Riding Hood. Wait a minute, Chapter 6? This is going to be a whole another chapter? Wonder if this was added to the PC release or something. No, this is totally for real, I swear. I think I saw something real bad on that Love Hotel street the other day. It really is a Love Hotel! Oh, okay, maybe it's a different place. You heard about the Red Riding Hood girl? That rumor about people disappearing after entering that Love Hotel in K-City? On rainy days, this girl stands by the road like she's trying to get customers. Anyone who goes in the hotel with her ends up missing. And here's the kicker. Eventually they're found, but their heads are so messed up they can't even remember their name. There? What's this? What's this? T-H-E-I-R. Axis. What happened, man? Dude? Axis, dude? Some end up dying in the hospital and others jump in front of trains. I totally forgot when I was walking around at night the last time it rained. And there was a girl in a red raincoat there, so I thought I'd chat her up. But when I got close to her... Tell me, are you? She suddenly started whispering to me. I got real creeped out, so I bolted. Now, I'm seriously glad she didn't follow me. Thinking back on it, something was odd. It wasn't raining that hard, but she was the only one who was soaked from head to toe. Later I realized that raincoat was probably soaked with blood. That's all I was told. I'm sorry, but I must say that sounds like a simple ghost story. The rainy shopping district and the red raincoat, rather suspicious. Mashita ignores Tsukasa, looking straight at me instead. It's enough to make me concerned. I'll leave the rest to you, Tenma. You're coming with me, man. I'm bogged down with my other cases. I don't have time to spare. It's your fault this old lady brought this to me. So you have to take responsibility. But. Come on, you can help him out a little. I'll help too. The editorial department might have some information on a case like this. And your investigation needs an assistant, right? Did you learn nothing, Ms. Moe? Isn't this what put you in danger last time? Last time? Those words draw my eyes immediately to a certain spot. She's not here anymore. The same thing won't happen. It can't. But somewhere deep in my heart, I'm anxious. Don't work yourself up. It's more likely that it's just a lie. A bunch of it sounds like it was made up. That's why it's such a pain to have an absurd request like this brought to me. Mashita's right. It's highly likely the whole story was made up. If I had to point out anything concerning about it, it's pretty detailed for just a rumor, and it leaves the same kind of impression as rumors of real spirits. But it's better to be safe than sorry. If it does end up true, then we need to act now, yeah? Okay, I'll do it. I hoped you'd say that. We better get ready. No, I'm going alone. What? No way, that's not fair. I knew she'd complain, but I can't put her in harm's way. Listen, Moe, I need you to, search for info. I've got no way to research these rumors, but you have access to a lot more than me. Use your position to gather information. I really hate sitting out and watching you do everything, but if that's how I can help best, then that's what I'll do, this time. If you find anything out, though, tell me, okay? The reason why no one can help us is because they could have all died by now. Or, no, wait. Maybe that's not possible, because this is the good end, right? Or... maybe this isn't just part of the good end. Maybe this is just like an epilogue. I promise. It's settled. Mashita takes out a notebook, rips out a page, and hands it to me. The address of the hotel, Masquerade. It's abandoned now, though. Meet there at 8 tomorrow night. 8 p.m. I have to go at a specific time. The client set the time. The old lady said she'd call in help, so it's probably a scheduling thing. I don't have to handle this alone then. Plus, this is Yasuoka. I'm sure she has some kind of plan in mind. Well then, I need to get to my other cases. Wait a minute, what happens if Yasuoka dies? Will it just change that line? Or maybe the story is structured such that she can't be the one with us when we fight the boss or whatever. Masha turns and vanishes out the front door, but he's just as suddenly back. What's wrong? Weren't you leaving? Nothing. Just realized it's a little late for kids to be wandering around outside. Masha calls out to the other two. Hey, you two, I'll drive you back, so hurry and get back in the car. Get in the car, whatever. Oh, is that okay? Then I'll take you up on that. I agree. It's pretty late. Sorry to trouble you. Well then, mister, we'll be going. The rhythmic ticking of the grandfather clock echoes through the hall. How long has it been since those three went home? I sit and mull over what Masha told me. I have a bad feeling about this. It's perfectly reasonable to believe it's just rumors. A normal case, even. But the more I think about it, the more I'm doubting it. I avert my eyes from the sofa. I silently ask its absent master a question, but of course there's no way she'd reply. The next evening. I wonder if we'll have to get Mary's help to solve this case. That would be pretty cool. I get ready and leave my room with heavy steps. Like maybe now she knows that we're her equal or something, and now she's like got a respect for us. So we're like this detective team. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. I'd play a sequel just about that. The clock says it's 6 on the dot. It's still early for the meetup time. I guess unconsciously I'm a little impatient. I'm already ready. There's no reason to wait here at the mansion. Guess I'll go. I'll just kill time if I'm there early. I'll learn the truth. In and out. It'll be quick. I turned the car key and my mood improved somewhat. Hold on. We're not in the car, man. What are you talking about? We should be in the garage if we're going to have that line. New info is added to the spirit file. Rumors of Red Riding Hood, other. May as well head out now. According to Masha's note, Masquerade is in the center of H City, or K City. It's not far, but I don't know the area. No harm in leaving a little early. Oh. No Mary twist. Nothing with us. Wow, look at all these people. Didn't feel like there was that many in the game. I guess. Was there really? Tsukasa, Satoru, Sho, Moe, Christy, Suzu, Aita, was that Kashiwagi? Oh yeah, right, her. Towako, Yasuoka, Old Bag, Madoka, Hiroo, Shuji Diamond, Itoba. Wow. So many people in this game. I can't tell whether I like this approach better or NG's approach better, where there's like basically, there was obviously there was Kaoru and there was Criminal Dude. But were there other people? Oh yeah. There was the ultra tall cop lady. There was the blonde girl who was like a spirit detective, and then there was the guy who was the shady writer. Is that all there was? But, like, everything kind of came back to Hiroo and Criminal Kid. I arrived at the designated hotel 20 minutes before the meeting time. The rain falling when I left Gujo Mansion has now turned into a drizzle. I parked my car in a lot and walked to the street. The hotel, my destination, stands at the end. So that's it. There's hardly anyone on this neon-lit street, perhaps because of the rain. Didn't that rumor... Red Riding Hood appears when it rains. It's the perfect night to investigate the rumor. The hotel in question doesn't seem to be particularly guarded against intruders either. Anyone could step inside if they wanted. I see. So that's why it's the focal point of the rumor. People going in and out of the abandoned hotel on a dare, running across suspicious people or squatters. Then their stories get exaggerated and we get the rumor that's the basis of this case. I bet someone was seen in red clothes and it turned into Red Riding Hood. That's probably how it really is. Time to go home. My heart suddenly feels a lot lighter. Guess I was taking this too seriously after all. Now, someone was going to meet us here, right? And it wasn't clear whether it was going to be the windy old bag or if it was going to be someone else. I really hope it's someone else. I guess I was taking this too seriously after all. Now that I've gotten rid of my one worry, though, this time something else starts bugging me. I'm a grown man standing alone in the middle of the road in this red light district. This isn't going to do anything good for my reputation. I should get out of the rain until it's time to meet. I'll just go in the hotel. I glance around the area for a place. He's going to go in. Yes! Finally. Wait a minute. Was that a girl's voice or a very feminine guy? Oh. Better than nothing. I thought so. Hey, it's been a while. A woman in a lab coat appears. It's Madoka Hiroo. Hiroo? I heard I had help, but I didn't think it'd be you. Wait, she could have died. Is this something that only happens if we get the good end? That's weird. Who would someone else have shown up if or maybe she isn't really the person that's come to help us. She's just got business in the red light district. What, you don't approve? Take your complaints up with Yasuoka. No commento. Whenever Hiroo comes across something that's unrealistic, it shakes her to the core. With that weakness, it's hard to say whether she'll be of any help. Oh, thanks so much for that. My neck tingles from the strength of her judging stare. I wasn't expecting her to have changed, and she definitely hasn't. Do you still visit the underground shelter? Yes, well, only once in a while. I've been busy with work recently, so I haven't had the time. How are things going on your end? Nothing exciting. I'm taking some time to relax. I wasn't really asking about you personally. Whatever. I think I have a pretty clear picture now. Hiroo glances down at her watch distractedly. Is something wrong? No, he should be here soon. Oh, wait, there he is. I follow Hiroo's gaze to find. Hello, did I make you wait for me? Diamond, you were rounded up for this too? Haha, that's not a good way to put it, but yes, basically. Yasuoka insisted, so I'll be accompanying you today. And don't worry about me, my health has been much better since then. My cough has mostly gone away too. Oh, really? He seems to be pretty confident about that, but he looks just as pale as ever. But it's his body and he's a doctor, so if he says he's fine, I'll just have to believe him. I met with Hiroo just recently, but, well, I hope we work together. Well, I hope we work well together again. I can't say an unscientific investigation gets me very excited, but I owe the old woman, so this is how I'll pay her back. How do you owe the old woman? Yeah. You owe her? Yeah, it's almost impossible to get your hands on old army documents, but she's got a lot of influence, so I had her pull some strings for me. Well, I guess not just her. You saved me too, back when all that stuff was going on. It's not like I don't feel indebted to you. I see, thanks. I can't say I ever expected Hiroo to feel that way, but in a situation like this, I'm grateful. By the way, is it okay for both of you to walk around in your lab coats? Shouldn't you change? Hey, this is a professional look. During an investigation like this, it's actually even better than... Hiroo's cell phone rings in her pocket. Oh, give me a second. Sorry, I got an email. Let's see here. Hiroo checks the screen. She turns her back to me. Hiroo seems as busy as ever. I'm fairly busy myself. Sorry to drag you all the way out here then. No, don't worry about that. If you're after something, then I want to help you out. After all, we overcame that horrible trial together. To us, you're... a fellow mark bearer? Well, that is true, but that isn't what I'd hoped you say. Sorry for the interruption, but it was an important message. The last person won't make it. I was caught by a man. God damn it! She means that idol Ai Kashiwagi. Sounds like she's keeping busy too. But bringing a popular idol to a place like this sounds like a PR nightmare. So here. Hiroo hands me her cell phone. What? What are you doing? She's still on the line. She wanted to apologize to you herself. I don't really need... Quit your grumbling and take the call. Hiroo shoves the phone into my hand without letting me get in a word edgewise. Guess I have no choice. My voice when I speak into the phone is surprisingly meek. Hello? Oh, is that you, Mr. Tenma? Good morning. It's me, Ai Kashiwagi. I'm so sorry. I regret not being able to help you out for the rest of my life. What? I regret not being able to help you for the rest of my life? What the hell? Her whirlwind of words is the same as always, energetic and full of exaggeration. I do my best to convince her not to worry. No, it's fine. Really, I doubt anything will even happen over this. Really? I hope so. Oh no, my cue's coming up. Please come to our next performance for sure, Mr. Tenma. Okay, bye. Johnny. And just like that, the hurricane of a phone call passes us by. The change in excitement levels leaves a vacuum. My head spins. She's tiring, isn't she? Geez, that old lady thought it'd be a good idea to bring an idol on a case. By the way, Tenma, are you close to Kashiwagi? That's an odd question coming from Diamond. Yeah, I mean, I have her contact info at least. Could you get me concert tickets? A kid at work's a huge fan, oh gosh, I can't read. A kid at work's a huge fan of her, but they can never get a ticket. Oh, that explains it. Still, I didn't think she was that popular. I can try asking, how many do you need? 3, if possible. I'd like to go as well. It's a rare opportunity. You're a little old for idols. You have a thing for girls? What are you, gay? I'm a connoisseur of music. Idols have nothing to do with it. A subject change right now would be wise. Got a lot of free time to stand around, I see, but playtime's over. Mashida, what are you doing here? This case is a request from a client. Wanted to make sure you showed. Jerk. Planning on observing us, are you? What if we hadn't shown up? One of you is a no-show, in fact. I heard 4 were coming. Ai Kashiwagi couldn't make it. It seems her manager caught her. That's so. He shrugs, indifferent. Guess he figures it won't make much difference. So you took care of your other cases already? Thought I told you I'm just checking in. While I'm here, I have some new info on the hotel to give you. Just then, someone else's cell phone starts ringing shrilly. I really need to get to a save point here so I can take a drink or take a break or something. Oops, this one's from my hospital. Excuse me for a moment. One after another. We decide to take shelter from the rain. Diamond has to finish his call, and we may as well hear what Invamashita has for us. We commandeer a dirty smoking area on the corner. Then we start our improvised strategy meeting. Oh no. It would be Hiroo complaining. God, this rain is irritating. I hate it. Hiroo grumbles as she gulps down her drink. See, you thought I was being sexist there, but I was right. So that makes it not sexist. Mashita gives her a sidelong glance and sighs, exhaling smoke. Then he starts to talk. Listen, I don't have time to waste, so I'll make this short. That hotel, Masquerade, closed down about a year ago now. It's unclear why, but it probably has to do with the owner going missing. Missing? That sounds like the Red Riding Hood rumors. I mean, it's kind of a standard word in any urban legend, but... Why he went missing is unknown, but something's definitely behind it. He just up and vanished. Maybe he got hit by a car and he's in a coma in a foreign country. Hiroo pipes up, frowning. Then that just proves this is a normal case. Is there any point in searching the hotel? Mashita taps his cigarette into the ashtray, shaking off the ash. Then he continues with the same train of thought. It seems he's going to ignore Hiroo's question. A few publications had fun with the story for a while. It's prime gossip. But after a point, it stopped being reported and everyone up and forgot. Now, this is just my guess, but this area's crime syndicate turf. They likely applied pressure to keep things quiet. Makes sense for a red light district, at least that's how it seems from the way he's talking. And what started spreading around at the time is that missing persons cases are... Mashita waves his lit cigarette out toward the street. The rumors of Red Riding Hood. The so-called eyewitness reports and the people who actually heard things. Put all together, it seems Masquerade is the center of all the rumors. Yasuoka brought the request to me and is also of the same opinion. Masquerade simply stands there, waiting on the dark street, soaked with rain. The neon lights at its feet almost seem to be staring out at the world. I see. So do you have any other... Whoa. Huh? When I turn around, someone is standing there. My heart thunders in my chest. Hey, Hiroo. Behind you. Huh? What? Is there a moth? Hiroo looks behind her, puzzled. Nothing's there. Sorry. I think my eyes are playing tricks on me. Oh, I hate it when people in games do this. It happens in movies sometimes too, but it seems like it's just more convenient for game logic for people to pretend like they didn't see anything. Like, just, oh, my eyes are playing tricks on me, I guess. Yeah. I make an effort to gloss over it, but there's no way I can believe it was a trick. I'm sure I saw it. Maybe the darkness has stained my eyes, and I saw something that wasn't there, but strained my eyes. Diamond's call ends. Ugh, sorry. Patient with an emergency. Managed to walk them through procedures, but I need to go soon, or... I'm terribly sorry. I'll make up for this later, I promise. Diamond runs off into lightly falling rain. Human lives depend on his work. This kind of thing is inevitable. Which means Hiroo and I will have to handle the investigation by ourselves tonight. Now, I wonder... Maybe like the ultimate secret good ending is to get everyone killed so that I has to come with us. So the only one left is the science freak. That's concerning. Huh? What did you just say? What's with all this voice acting all of a sudden? That's how you treat people helping you out? Paying no mind to Hiroo's violent outburst, Mashita calmly looks at his watch. It's time. Enough gossip. Rest is in your hands. And with that, he's gone. What? What a jerk. Calm down. He didn't mean anything by it. He's like that to everyone. I try to be soothing, but that stung her pride. There's no way I'll be successful. I can't calm down when someone's just treated me like an idiot. Just you wait. I'm gonna make sure I find a clue, then I'll rub it in his stupid face. Come on, let's go. You know what? Mashita probably just did us a favor. He got her actually, like, what's the word? Wound up or something. Anyway, I got it saved there, so thank God. After like 3.5 hours of recording, I can take a break. Oh, my throat is killing me. I'm back. I've slipped and fell into a bottle of rum. It occurred to me, maybe I should give some context for what a love hotel is. You see, in Japan, the houses are extremely small and often not very private, so when you need to bang, you go out. And you go to a love hotel, and you pay by the hour. We step inside and are greeted by chilly air. Is this marble? Our footsteps echo across the exquisite detailed floor. Where are we? It's a hotel, so the first floor is probably the lobby. Oh, yeah, right. It wouldn't be, wouldn't it? It's only been a few seconds since we've set foot into the hotel, and yet Hiroo's fiery determination appears to have puttered out. Where did all that energy disappear off to? Are you okay, Hiroo? I'm fine. Not like some weird spirit's gonna pop out. This is nothing compared to the underground shelter. But don't you think it's something odd? Like what? Maybe it's because it's only been a year since this place shut down, but it's less damage than I thought. I assumed there'd be more graffiti and stuff. You know, now that she mentions it, it's true. A lot of things like that are in Japan, like reason why PCs aren't very big there. This door. It's the emergency staircase, the sign's above the door there. I shine the flashlight around, and while the place is dirty, nothing's really broken. But we were able to come in here off the street without anything getting in our way. So then, why? Mashita mentioned earlier, he said this hotel might be connected to some crime syndicate. Yeah? What about it? Maybe that's why it's still nice in here. Anyone who'd be most likely to tag would be... Oh, gotcha. So it's a gang thing then. You think they made it off limits? On the other hand, maybe people stay away because dangerous things happen here. I should probably not mention that possibility to her. I wish I could. That helps us, though. Everything should be mostly intact. So what's the plan? Should we just do a thorough search of each floor for now? We don't have any particularly useful info. We'll just have to search every nook and cranny like Hiroo suggested. There's nothing else we can do. Okay, let's get to it then. Well, it's easy to get out of here, so that's good at least. Before the doors lock behind us. Yeah, if we're in danger, we'll halt the investigation and withdraw. Hey, actually, we haven't been in an investigative area where, a ghost site or whatever, where it's like right in a city, right? So, like, what would happen? Like, could it chase us outside, or would that be like against the ghost rules? Anyway, like I was saying, the pictures of guest rooms on the wall. PC gaming and even console gaming isn't really big in Japan. It's more like just because it takes up too much space and makes too much heat, especially in the case of PCs. Like, you know, it's super hot in Japan. A lot of the time, you don't want some computer dumping like 400 watts of heat into this tiny room. That's the entire apartment. So like mostly laptops or consoles. Like that's why like nobody in North America or anywhere really cared that the Wii or Wii U was advertised to be like super power efficient. but it was still popular in Japan because, hey, this thing isn't going to make our apartment a hellscape. It's a display case holding various products. A painting is clearly out of place among them. Masquerade wife. It's a picture of a masked woman wearing a wedding gown. Okay, so that's probably where the ghost is. Otherwise it wouldn't point it out to us. It's the entrance to the reception booth. Let's hold off on that for now. It's locked. Door to the elevator. Shine my flashlight through the safety window. Only empty darkness inside. The elevator must not be stopped on this floor. Yeah, can't open the elevator. Yeah, so people in Japan or other, like probably Korea as well, the idea of not having your apartment heated up unnecessarily was a real big plus. Oops. It's the entrance to the reception booth. Sure, let's go in. Also, that's why I think the Switch is so popular there. You know, it's just this thing you can put anywhere. You don't necessarily need to have a giant TV set up for it. A keyring has been left carelessly. Ring has a tag that reads "for emergencies." Nice. Looks like you found something useful right off the bat. If it says it's for emergencies, then... Hiroo looks at the door to the right. It might open the door to the emergency stairs. Yeah, let's try it. So, I guess in Japan, you know, consoles definitely are the only way to go for for video games. And lower powered is not such a big deal. And open the iron door. Absolutely. Let's go up these emergency stairs. What other interesting facts can I share? That might have been scary if I'd seen it. Ooh, spooky. The trash can has a giant crack in it. It probably happened when it was knocked over. A Venetian mask with creepy expression hangs on the wall. Or they hung there to match the hotel's theme. It's still really creepy. The power cord and phone line have both been cut. The phone can't be used. Phones don't have power cords. Bed with mattress. It only has a bare mattress. That's all you need. Okay. Lift up the mattress and look underneath. I notice a notebook lying there. The guest book. Why, it's just... I flipped through it. Inside are pictures drawn in colored markers. Hotel Masquerade's guest book. Feel free to write about the sweet, sweet time you spent together. Clearly they didn't need to be told twice. Still, I can't believe anyone who frequents a hotel like this would write such things. But you know what they say about assuming. Every single page is filled top to bottom with lewd, suggestive comments. Wow, so that's what people do? Hiroo? Suddenly, Hiroo is peeking over my shoulder at the guest book. Instinct makes me try to hide it, but she plucks it from my hand easily. There's no reason to hide it. We're not children, you know. Well, yeah, but... Now, let's see here. I see. At first, she looks through it, humming a little tune to herself, but... She starts acting odd. What's the matter, Hiroo? Huh? What? I'm fine, I've just had enough. Whoa! Reading stuff this vulgar does things to your head. So take it back. She's the one who grabbed it in the first place. My eyes fall on the page it landed open on. Looks like it's the last entry in the guest book. There's something written in thin, scrawling letters. this is bad. Someone rat us out. There's rumors that she tattled to the teach and said she's going to the fuzz. What is this, 70s? This is so bad. What should... That's all I can make out. So there's some... what's that called? Compensated dating going on here. That phrasing. Rather immature. Must be a student. Yeah, I think so too. But isn't that strange? A girl her age normally isn't at a hotel like this. Oh, maybe schoolgirl prostitution? That would be a reasonable assumption. It's horrible, but that's the only logical conclusion. That would mean this entry. It sounds like she's panicking over having things leaked by a friend. How stupid can she get? You reap what you sow. Kids have their own issues to deal with too. It's not such a black and white situation to be able to say that she got what she deserved. Though at least one thing has been made clear thanks to these notes. Sounds like the rumors about this place being tied to a crime syndicate are true. It's obvious that there was a lot of illegal stuff going on here. That sounds logical enough. The number on the guest book must refer to the room number. There may be more guest books. True, if we could get more info from these entries, we might be able to figure out what happened here. Let's keep an eye out. So I guess Japan is like one of the few places where arcades are still surviving, alright. Open the door to the guest room. Although I don't know. The mirror is stained but still functional. I can see myself in it. I peer into the mirror in the dark. I don't see anything, but it still creeps... Wait a minute. You can see yourself, but you can't see anything? I'll get back to investigating. Okay. The bathtub is stained with dust and slime. Okay. That's weird. They didn't make this graphic for nothing. I suppose it'll be reused for the other rooms. Wait a minute. How do I get back to... Oh, shit. Oh, crap. I screwed up. Let me see here. Is this a... Oh, this must be like a... What the heck is this? Like a closet. Did they like lock the girls in there or something? Maybe I'm just not understanding what I'm looking at. I put one hand on the bed and lean my weight on it. The spring simply creaks fruitlessly. It's a small wooden chest. It looks pretty cheap, but it seems in decent enough shape. The drawer is locked. It seems to be a simple stopper type block, like the one you'd find in a writing desk. Why don't you just break it? Shouldn't that be a last resort? Seems like a natural choice for mammalian primate hominidae. The drawer is locked. It seems to be a simple... Yeah. Alright. There are iron bars covering the window. The sturdy iron bars seem to be a little much if they're only to stop people from falling. This place is like a sex prison. Sex dungeon? I check behind the wire door, but all I find is an empty cardboard box. It's a weird light fixture. What is that? Looks like you'd be able to... to watch from above or something? What is that? It's like a grate? I don't know what that is. Is that blood? I think that's blood. Must be a cut rate room. The toilet is spewing the horrid stench of sewage. Disgusting. It's important to... In my search to see if anything is inside, I only get dust on my fingers. If all the water in a toilet evaporates, it becomes open to sewers. That's real bad. Get toxic gas coming to your house. I press the button repeatedly, but the elevator doesn't respond, nor does the door open. Masquerade wife. Oh, this one again. It's a picture of a masked woman gazing at a man. It's it's an impressionist painting, apparently. Oh, I forget. From the first floor, could I go down? I wonder if there's a basement. It's a picture of a masked woman walking with a cane. I wonder if these tell a story? Like if she's walking with a cane, she's probably old or injured, right? It's an object with an iron cover. I think it's some kind of electrical device. Opened the door to the guest room and walked inside. The mask is in a different place this time. Very suspicious. There's the same blood stain. All right. The vase holds some cheap flake flowers. Look around the bedside table and find a spoon. Were they eating dessert in here or something? The spoon is stained black. Yeah, right. Nope. That's for... what's that stuff called? Heroin? Or is that from meth? A large air conditioning unit. It's tinted yellow, maybe from tobacco resin. You wouldn't want cold air blowing on you. I don't know, maybe you would. Toilet paper is stuck to the bottom of the trash can, but other than that, it's empty. Thin layer of dust coats the mirror everywhere, but in one spot which is wiped clean. If I squint, the clean portion looks like a hand. Does this belong to someone who snuck in here? Or could it be the work of something else? The tiles seem relatively clean. The toilet itself doesn't seem to be broken. I open the door and check the toilet. I find a wallet covered in black stains. Ugh, that's moldy. Try not to breathe it in. Is anything inside? I check inside it. There isn't any cash, but got a credit card. That's another weird thing about Japan. They don't do credit cards, really. A guest probably dropped this, but the stains make it so I can't read the name on the card. We could use that to ID one of the guests. Don't you think you should take it with you? Yeah, you're right. My reply is half-hearted. I'm distracted by the stains. I don't mention it to Hiroo, but the stains on the card look like old blood stains. I don't know. To be fair, you just found a credit card with brown smears on it in a bathroom. What was I saying? Another weird Japan thing? I'm going to look back in here and find out. Oh yeah, credit cards. Pay for... I mean, I don't know when this game is set. Maybe things changed. But... I guess, like, they just don't do credit cards over there. Or maybe that's more like a thing where the tourists have to be conscious of. Maybe people actually live there do. But I've just heard, like, there's a big problem with people getting robbed because you always have to carry around a ton of cash. Apparently. Weird. I take the stairs and exit out onto the hallway. What? Hiroo suddenly shouts. Isn't this the third floor? Don't be ridiculous, you're just imagining things. I'm sure she's just mistaken. I shine the flashlight at the floor number plaque. It says we're on the third floor again. Hiroo's face goes completely pale. Absurd! We just came up from the third floor! Just as Hiroo said, we definitely just climbed up from the third floor to the fourth. So why are we back on the third floor? It might just be a weird fluke. Let's try again. Right! We climb the stairs again like actors in a play, but... Sure enough, we come back out onto the third floor. Ah! Impossible. This time I'm sure we... It's an optical illusion, that's it. There must be a trick with the lights. Hiroo has completely lost it. I made absolutely sure that we were heading to the fourth floor from the third floor, and yet this is obviously the third floor. If we're not hallucinating and this is real, then there are two possibilities. One is that all the floors above the third floor are intentionally made to look like the third floor. The other is that some mysterious power is stopping people from going to the fourth floor. The fourth floor, pronounced as death in Japan, but telling her that will make things worse. How about we give up on the fourth floor for now? Let's search the places we can get to. Yeah, sure. Why don't we bypass the fourth floor and just keep going up to the fifth? Huh? Masquerade waif. It's a picture of a masked woman walking with a cane. Still, okay. Thought maybe something might have changed. Like maybe everything stays the same, but the picture changes. I don't know if it's worth searching these again. I'll look in this mirror again. If I squint, the clean portion looks like a hand. Does this belong to someone who snuck in here, or is the work of something else? Oh. I thought that was going to be something scary. Like now she's looking back at us. Open the door to the guest room and looked inside. Oh. Well then. I think we checked both the rooms on the third floor, right? And neither one of them was like this? Is that a wooden horse? Is that some torture equipment? Is that where a body was hung? Oh. Let's check out the bathroom. Oh, the door doesn't budge. I think it's warped. It's warped, all right. There's an unnatural space along the wall. Going by the stain, it's likely something once hung here. A Spanish donkey lies in the corner of the room. I don't want to imagine what it was used for. The part that looks like it was the neck area is broken and the head is missing. I didn't know they had a neck and head. I thought they were just... I'm not an expert, okay? Inside the glass case are whips and ropes. They're rather shoddily made. I doubt they would survive being used. Oh, okay, so it's just for play. It's just for play. It's not a real torture room, right? It's just a silly joke. What's in this room? Has it changed too? No. It would be super spooky as if we went back in here and it was different again. Nope. Okay. It's the door to the elevator. I shine my flashlight through the safety window. There's only empty darkness inside. Waiter must not be stopped on this floor. Okay. Should look at these things. Oh no, it's about Saya. She has a dark history. A spoon that appears to have been stained after eating, used, and abandoned. Credit card from moldy wallet. It's incredibly dirty, so the name on it is legible. Alright. Try one more time. I expected it, but sure enough, I'm back in the 3rd floor hallway. There doesn't seem to be a way to go up higher floor. Why can't we just skip the 4th floor and go up to the 5th? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's check this room one more time. Nope. Okay. Didn't we check that room and it was normal? We're going to be stuck on the 3rd floor still, right? Oh. This game is subverting all of my expectations for spookiness. It's like Ryan Johnson was a writer on this. I don't mean that. It's not terrible. Oh yeah, this is still this is still locked, right? Can I open it? Oh. I take out the credit card, but what do I do with it? Okay. It's not the kind you can force open with a credit card. I thought, you know, it was one of those ones where you can just jimmy it open with a thin object. Oh, when I take a closer look at it, I spot a crack between the drawer and the top. The object flashing inside seems to be a lock stopper. If I stick something thin... I tried this! Come on. My mind made up. I take out the credit card. What are you going to do with a credit card? I want to try something. I don't know if it'll work, though. I slowly push the card into the locked gap between the drawer and the top. It's a narrow fit, but I'm able to slide it in without any resistance. The stopper is directly ahead, so if I keep sliding the card... Always bugs me when you can think of something ahead of what the game wants you to think of. There's a tiny bit of resistance and it abruptly unlocks. Wow, nice work. Truly the pinnacle of monkey evolution. Is that really a compliment? In any case, I open the drawer to find... Got a mask guest book, 101, and a mini massager. A battery-operated massager, huh? Well, I'll leave its use up to imagination. So, there are more guest books after all. Let's see, what does it say? No, I'll look through this one. I firmly take the guest book from Hiroo. I just learned that it's better not to let her see anything too shocking. Oh, come on, I want to read through it for future reference. Our investigation takes priority. I quickly look through the pages looking for a clue similar to what we found earlier. It doesn't take me long to find it. It's the last entry in this guest book, just like the other one we found. Something's up. The fuzz hasn't come. Did Co really tattle? Ms. N is acting normally too. Sut hasn't been to school recently. And that's all I can make out. Sounds like the one we read earlier. This fully supports my earlier theory. Yeah, I guess so. There was definitely something criminal activity going on here. Those vivid entries prove it. But why wasn't this reported? Good question. This entry makes it sound like she was being backed into a corner. Someone was plainly threatening to tattle, and it was someone she knew, too. There wouldn't be this shaken otherwise. And supposedly this person reported it to the Teach, too. And the entrance says, in the end, the Fuzz, aka the police, never came. We can't come to a conclusion just yet. All we can do is speculate. We both freeze for a moment. All is silent. What was that bird noise from above just now? Yeah, someone might be above us. On the 3rd floor, no one was around when you were there earlier. Should we go and see? I silently nod. Probably nothing going to change in the bathroom, so let's get out of here. Go up to the 3rd floor. Let's save first. Let's learn from past lessons. My throat is getting seriously sore. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this tonight. I don't know if it's normal or if I'm just a weirdo, but if I talk for hours like this, my throat gets really sore. The instant I step foot on 3rd floor, I suddenly get a chill and stop in my tracks. Did you find something? No, nothing. Just as I'm replying to Hiroo. Sir? I hear a voice from behind me. I quickly turn around and shine my flashlight. But all that's there is the door to the emergency stairs we just came from. No one's there. What's wrong? Did you not hear that voice? A girl's. The metal door screeches like a scream and... We finally got our cute girl. Awesome. Suddenly, a girl in a solid red raincoat is standing in front of us. There she is. Wait, she's human. That ghost story was another lie. Hiroo, shh. She's scared. We just need to... Be quiet. I can hear something. Huh? A slithering whisper of a voice sneaks up to me. It's the voice of the girl in the raincoat. I'm so happy. I knew it. I'm so glad I trusted you, sir. Sir? Hiroo gives me an odd look from beside me. At my muttering, it seems she can't hear the voice at all. I knew it. I knew it. I knew you'd come. But sir... Who is that woman? The echoey voice is like ice. But strangely enough, I don't feel hatred in it. Just sadness, regret, and a quiet plea. I'm gonna make sure. Make sure? Make sure of what? The logical side of me warns not to get pulled in. The raincoat flutters in the stagnant air. Maybe it's like gonna trick us, you know? Maybe this ghost is not bad. Sir, do you come to places like this very often? Calm down. That's right. Sir, I'm someone she respects. If I were someone she would respect, how would I reply? Let's say, I come with my wife. Yeah, see? You say it's your first time, obviously you're lying. But you say, oh yeah, I'm here all the time with my wife. Then it's okay. Yes, of course. Hey, sir, could you tell me, please? Another teacher told me that I'm heartless and don't treasure my friends. But if something's wrong, then it's wrong. What am I supposed to do? Which is more important, friends or what's right? Honestly, you know what? Friends are way more important than what's right. You don't win any arguments by being right. It's actually true. Being right doesn't really matter in arguments. Tell me one more thing, please. When people are selling and buying bad things, Then who's in the wrong? Both. I'm so happy. You're really him. All the immoral people died. I can just glimpse a twisted smile under the darkness of her hood. Who is this, sir? More importantly, who in the world is this girl? Questions swirl around in my head. In that second of hesitation, the figure of the girl sways like a pendulum and disappears into the staircase. Were we the only one who could see her? And... Hiroo dashes madly after her. Hiroo, don't go! I desperately call after her, but there's no reply. Her footsteps echo sharply up the stairs. Shit. I better follow her. New info added to the spirit file. Encounter with Red Riding Hood? Yeah, we better follow her. Let's just check out these other rooms first, though. No, nothing new here. But what about in here? No, nothing new here. I pressed the button repeatedly, but the bot... Oh, right, we're turned around. Okay. Wondering why the doors seem to go to the opposite places of what I expected. Normally the sex dungeon's on the right. I expected it, but sure enough, I'm back in the third floor hallway. There doesn't seem to be a way to go up to the higher floor in this hotel. Some mysterious power is at work here, but Hiroo dashed off to head upstairs from the third floor. Maybe she's still on this floor then. If it's impossible to get to the fourth floor, then Hiroo could still be in this one. I'm gonna check the shower. No. Dang it. Whoa! What's this shit? I step inside the guest room. Something's not right in here. Are these spider webs? When I entered just a little while ago with Hiroo, these weren't here at all. It's hard to believe it, but the room is covered in spider webs now. I hear the bathroom door open. I knew she was in the shower. Hiroo? So this is where you were. Hey, Hiroo? Are you listening to me? She's acting strangely. Concerned, I move closer when... She suddenly starts taking off her clothes. Hey. Then... Weird. Yeah, they've got different artists for the CGs and the character art. She looks at me seductively from on top of the pile of... from on top of the bed covered in spider webs. Hehehe, I was waiting for you. I've been waiting for so long. What are you doing? Every word from her lips drips honey. In contrast, my voice only gets shriller. This is not like her at all. Is this really the same Hiroo? Johan! Hiroo gracefully slides over the bed and beckons to me suggestively. What are you trying to say? Do you not understand the situation we're in? What does that matter? You're here, I'm here. Isn't that enough? Is she being possessed again? Her pale thighs glow on the bedsheet as she poses seductively. She almost looks like a spider preparing to strike at her prey. If this gives me the option to go for it, I want to do that just for the bad ending, but also I don't really care. Like, I'm not, nah. That's just too, you know what? That is too out of character for Johan, so we're not going to do it. We're all alone. Don't hold back. Take a good look. The red raincoat flashes before my eyes, Could it be Hiroo is acting like this because is she continuing the questions from earlier? I don't need the game to spell it out for me like this. I know what's going on. In that case, a clue would be, remember, what did she say before? Hehehe, go on, look. Have some shame, harlot. Hehehe, how cute. Hiroo suddenly starts coughing violently. It's hard to breathe. Please, my back. You know what? If this was me, I just wouldn't do anything. I'm not going into those damn spider webs. The instant I touch her, her coughing stops. That feels good. But I know. Hiroo suddenly lowers her voice. I tried hard during college and at work not to lose to men, but I'm all alone in the end. No one ever looks my way. I'm sure you're not interested in someone like me either, Johan. I depend on you. Easy. Hiroo's shrill laugh pitches into madness. Hey, get it together. I shake her shoulders repeatedly, but she doesn't reply. It can't be. Is she? Her personality has suddenly and dramatically changed. In this crazy laughter, cold sweat drips down my neck. This is almost like... What's going on? Is someone in here? Diamond, you came? Sorry I'm late. I rushed over as soon as the emergency patient was stable. Did something happen? I'm not sure, but... I quickly tell Diamond what's going on. He swiftly examines the laughing Hiroo and turns to me with his findings. No physical trauma, but her mind's confused. She needs to be hospitalized. We're on the 3rd floor. How do we get her out? We're on the 4th floor, dingus. I've learned a patient carry. We just need to get her on our backs. We need to get her on our backs. How do you do that? Oh, okay, like on our shoulders. I was trying to picture, like, are we gonna bend over and carry her out like she's on a gurney? If she's been poisoned, then time is everything. Right, I'll help. Oh, my throat is seriously killing me. Oh, but there's this music. It was a bizarre and horrible night. In the end, Hiroo kept cackling as we carried her out of the hotel. We put her in an ambulance and Diamond rode with her to his hospital. The siren blasts through the night. Exhaustion bears down on me, and I find that I need to sit down. When I come back to my senses and look up, Red Riding Hood is beside us. Oh no. The rain has already stopped. The moment I get back to the mansion, I collapse on the sofa. Gah. Fury rises within me without an outlet. Why? Why is this happening again? I'm sure I sealed Mary. So then why? Why again? The image of Hiroo earlier fixes in my mind. I have to do something. Something. Her shrill laugh echoes in my ears.